Alright, what's up, Jens guys? What's up? Time for another video. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more Roe versus Wade video, and you know why? Because this is one of the things I forget to say that actually gets on my nerves. I mean, the shit that if you're dumb enough to believe you're an ignorant, lame, dumbass butt nugget. Just like when a president said, I'll get on with it in a second. When a president said, "Oh, now the Supreme Court is what did he say? Radical or extremist? Yeah, extremist court." Well, I heard that ever since I heard Jim Quinn on the radio and FM radio back in the '90s and a little further back when he was still out on FM radio. I for one am no stranger to hearing that the Supreme Court was extremist in some kind of a way or biased in some kind of a way. The far right used to say that all the time, but I think far left and right both they sneer at the other one, and they're like saying fuck. One says fuck you to the other when the Supreme Court doesn't run their way. All of a sudden it's extremist. Not a president grandstanding and kissing ass on the news and saying it's extremist, first. I ain't gonna bore you with all that shit I heard all over YouTube, yeah. Oh, yeah, him too. It's, a Supreme Court, don't argue with him, but then it doesn't, the same people that say that shit doesn't go their way anyway, but, yeah. Oh, and before I forget, too, that's one of the other things that gets on my, kind of, irks the hell out of me and make me say, what the fuck? Why in the bloody freaking frack, or what in the bloody hell do they call it reproductive rights? The rights to an abortion, especially, they keep on calling it reproductive rights. President saying that the Supreme Court is extremist now because, well, look who he wants to pander to, but it's not when you want to go have babies killed or whatever, do the abortion thing. That is not reproduction. That is not reproductive. It is not reproductive rights. I'm trying not to laugh here upstairs there, but it's like, but the news keeps damn saying that is not reproductive rights. That is, okay, reproductive rights more sounds like to me is the people on the other side, the really ultra-conservative, they're living in days where you can just bang out all kind of babies. No offense to babies, I'm not even saying that. That's like saying that reproductive rights sounds more to me like somebody talking about the right to have as many babies as you want if they can have of more. Heck with triplets, quintuplets, or quadruplets. How about have a massive 2 dozen babies all in one shot? It's not. That's like almost the stand-up comedians that swear a little bit back when I was younger. That's those kind of comedians that me want to say that and kind of get like kind of dramatic or whatever the hell. Reproductive rights. I mean, you believe that's reproductive rights? You're an ignorant, dumb butt nugget. And another thing too, the Roe versus Wade. I said it was outdated anyway, but I said back then. I said before, they cannot. Everybody knows this. They can't stop everybody from just running around doing whatever. So they just do a retroactive or pre-purge and just let everybody have the abortions. And somebody makes a lot of money off of it. Well, both sides are a big business. It's big business to encourage everybody just to crank out as many babies as you want. And then there's this other side. It's big business to, oh yeah, go ahead, run to every bar like you're act and dress like you're the sexiest thing on the face of the earth and do whatever. And even in the age of the morning after pill and the other anti-getting pregnant products you got around, I guess Roe versus Wade still is a big issue because you forget to take all that, the newest anti-getting pregnant products that, because you're freaking drunk. You run around with a bunch of your girlfriends going looking for guys, and guys going around looking to get whatever the hell, and then uh, this president and a lot of other people now, they get pissed off because they'll cut you right off at the pass and say, "Oh, you're grouping everybody together." No, I'm not. I, for one, I'm willing to give on that issue, like a lot of people are, if it's rape or incest, go ahead. I would really, really believe in forcing somebody to give birth to something that some piece of shit, did by force or whatever. That's traumatizing enough. And you're going to traumatize somebody by wanting to give birth to that. I believe in letting that slide because I believe that part is too traumatizing on the particular victim that had somebody just attack and rape them or whatever. But now, but even then, the victim of that can hurry up and get to the hospital or get whatever is needed to avoid that or whatever the hell. But these other ones, like with the whatever innovative products you can that are out there in this day and age, unlike the day and age with Roe versus Wade where you didn't have all that. You didn't have the morning after thing or whatever other products that were out there. People still want to fight for their right to have abortions, and just instead of the baby cranking machine that people worship on this side, they want to go on the baby killing machine on this side. They still believe in that because most of the people that are defending the abortions, they want to just do whatever the hell they want and run around with all kind of guys or whatever, and they know these guys, are out for whatever they can get, and these women think they're smart. They think they're just messing around whatever they get drunk and party, and now maybe you're sleeping for you fall asleep after a big party and all freaking night for a couple days straight. These kind of people that are all doing shit like that. Then you're drunk, you're hangover for 3 days. Oh yeah, you forget. Yeah, you're too preoccupied with the hangover, drunk, and sleeping for a couple of days to take remember any morning after pill or any other anti-getting pregnant products or whatever the fuck, Like I said, damn, 3/4 of the people. And like I said, I grew up with Bible thumpers. I had a mother that was scream, swear, and chain smokes and do the Bible, and I've been exposed to all kind of different stuff. I'm not like a religious fanatic, but I know the difference between, these damn people run around and been doing that for years. Just do whatever they want, and then, in this day and age when you got all kind of other shit you can. Without your anti-getting pregnant products of today. Well, back then, people get offended. Oh, why not just be more careful? Don't mess around with every goddamn person that you feel like. Oh, yeah, they're not just fighting for the right to have an abortion. The reason why they're fighting to have the right to have abortion, they also are the ones that will swear and get in your face, get all with their shrieking and squealing, screeching, squalling, yelling in your face over top of you if you were to say, quit going to the fucking bars all the time and crashing the next day with a hangover and don't then realize you're pregnant, you have to run and get an abortion, right? And then, have somebody tell you that you, maybe should be making better choices. Oh, no, you can just go do that and have an abortion at the convenience, you know what I mean? It's big money to get the abortion, you know what I mean? People more than happy to go and do that. But like I said, that side is big business, and well, of course the baby cranking business is big business too, and not against kids or whatever, not the kid's fault, but people have the tendency also too to on the ultra conservative side that has a tendency to be very critical about the abortion issue. Oh, it's okay for if you live in you in a more privileged family, like more money, and you can just like, well, it's not even money and privilege, the richer Christian privilege. There's the poorer side though too. Them old days where they just do whatever, and knowing full well you can't support the damn kid, what I mean too. So the ultra conservative days back in the old ways, the woman wasn't allowed to say no, and it was very shameful back in the day, run around in bars, and for women to run around in bars, or even guys are running around bars the same way, because that's called cheating on the husband, and women were looked down upon. Oh, you run around in a bar and just go and do whatever the hell, yeah, that liberal shit that started out in the 60s, like, and I'm just trying not to laugh too hard thinking about it, but yeah, you got the ultra conservative side that actually are hypocrites, oh, they don't want abortion, but yet you don't see the ultra conservative side condemning they're irresponsible, different people creating, more, well, both sides, if they don't do the abortion, both sides have a tendency to create more babies than you want to support. Well, the ultra opposite side of the church spectrum there, and the government wants to control that, says, well, okay, we can't stop that, just let them do it. That's basically the government's doing, instead of the tinfoil hat thing where everybody from Alex Jones to all these different people were saying, different people were going to be purged or whatever. They were already doing the purge. Oh, if you want to look back in your Bible, they were doing, it was a purge. Whether you say the days of Jesus Christ, like King Herod, right, or back the days of Moses and Pharaoh, I'm not evangelizing, I'm just saying, Egyptians back then, yeah, you heard the story of Moses and all that stuff, but Pharaoh had a tendency, too many slaves in the slave population, or well, even the poor of his own. Damn well they did that with the poorer Egyptians too, or whatever, the lesser productive. Tell everybody to throw the babies in the sea, like they said in the Bible. A purge, like they just well, King Herod, the popular story about King Herod, was going to try to retroactively, get rid of Jesus before he was born. The Christians say, oh, that's the only purpose. No, with or without Jesus, with or without Jesus, people like King Herod, or you can say in other countries, if they didn't tell people, like say what I said the Moses story, how ordered people to throw babies in the sea, have people come in the house and kill them all. King Herod goes and, well, you could name a whole bunch of other people that did that if they didn't purge people by the sword. So many different people back in the day, the kings just ordered these. If they didn't order you to go kill the babies, they come and just do it. You know what I mean? That's what they did. And then you hear the story about like the area that was a pimp's paradise there. Venice and a lot of European places and all that. So many people, everything from prostitution out of desperation, which in a lot of cases it was better off to damn just starve to death than get pregnant. But they were actually throwing babies over the bridge into the canal or whatever. That story. I heard that stories about that one in classical music DVD called Vivaldi's Women. They were talking about back in the days. To go look that up. You have the story about that. But they were doing all kind of shit like that. You know what I mean? Or just leaving babies down on the damn street and shit. Leaving babies, just give birth to the babies, leaving them to die. Well, that's other subject matter that's not really relevant to what I'm saying. I got off the subject, but I was saying, well, I was trying to give you the point. Way back before, way back before you had this abortion thing, different groups and people, kings or whatever, were just ordering people to kill so many babies, a retroactive purge. And today's abortion, that's all the hell it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's, I try to say these atheists, whether whatever, without Bible thumping, you had Pharaoh and you had King Herod. There were all kind of other kings. They had too much in the population, a strain on the resources, order them killed. So the reason why you have Roe versus Wade and all that shit, because they know, well, nowadays, now everybody wants to run and do whatever the hell they want. So they said just let them all have the abortion. You get what I'm saying. And the people that are rejoicing in Roe versus Wade being overturned, I guess they wouldn't want to see an exploding population, but I think some of them people would want people to make better decisions, you know what I mean? 3/4 of the people that are pissed off about Roe versus Wade, they want to just sleep around, do whatever the hell they want, and then get drunk or whatever because they run to these bars, go to these parties, and, well, when you go and fall asleep for 2 days after you've been partying and several straight days and then fall asleep for 3 days, you're obviously not going to remember to get them morning after pill. You far missed that, so get an abortion and go do the same thing again, then repeat again, you know what I mean? And just more convenient now, isn't it? Oh, and then, like I said, get offended when you tell them, oh, maybe if you just stop running to bars with every single buddy and sleeping around. Like I said, don't be telling me lumping everybody together, because I'm not. But I'm just saying 3/4 of that is because when you think about it, there isn't really any real excuse. Just other people's excuses, you know what I mean? Because there ain't no damn way that many people are gonna be getting pregnant, worried about having abortions, unless they want to just do what the hell they want anyway without the consequences. And they don't want to hear that. Oh, just like repeating myself there. You can tell these people they're blue in the face, you know what I mean? But